Most of the traders that are trying to teach you the Quasimodo strategy are teaching you the wrong way and the most complicated way. Let me show you exactly how I've been using this same strategy for the past 5 years and consistently being able to actually make money using this one very strategy right here. All right, so it's the Advanced Quasimodo Strategy. All right, so let's jump into this video right now as I break down everything step by step. So if you're new to trading, I'd encourage you to take notes, because this is going to be an extensive and ultimate course that you can actually learn everything and become a consistently profitable trader. All right, so if you can just master this setup alone, you'll be good. All right, so let's get started. So what you're looking at right now is the higher probability sell setup on Quasimodo strategy right here. So it's a QM strategy. So this strategy right here, let me show you how it works. Right, so you always have to have the market in a particular trend, whether an uptrend or downtrend. In this particular case, we have the market that's giving you higher highs, higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, right? And then all of a sudden you have the break of structure here, or it can be a change of character. So what this happens, when this happens right here, that's simply telling you that, okay, this trend right here, which was going to the upside, is potentially done. Okay, it's potentially done. And then guess what? You don't just sell right here just because the trend has finished. You have to wait for other things. So on this particular first stage of this particular strategy right here, it's very, very important that you have the QML, which is the last previous higher high, a break of structure, a higher high, a higher high and a break of structure. This is very, very, very important. You have to have this right here. And then guess what? This break of structure should be caused by a big momentum candles. When that happens, it's a signal to you that there's presence of smart money in the market. It's very, very important. One thing also that you have to note, sometimes the market won't give you the QM right here. Okay, sometimes the market will just give you a rally, base and a drop, and that's okay. That is okay. So once you have the QML, a higher high and a break of structure, then the first part of this stage is done. Very, very, very important. Another thing that you always have to actually understand is that this higher high right here, you want this higher high to be a fresh zone. The more fresh the zone is, the more chances of you actually surviving that trade. Understand that. So you don't want a lot of touches on this level. You want this anticipated touch to be the first touch. Very, very, very important. All right, so once you have those things figured out, the next stage is the liquidity right here, which we also call the approach. It's always important that you have some sort of liquidity before the market actually comes to your zone. Why is this? For example, in this particular case, we have equal highs. So when we have these equal highs, what happens? Most people trade trend lines, right? The retail concept, and they always want to sell right here when they have 1, 2 touches, and then guess what? When they have the third touch, they'll anticipate a sell, and guess what? Sometimes the market goes a bit in their direction before coming back and taking them out. Therefore, your job is to wait for these people right here to be taken out before you can get involved. You want these people right here, the people who are trying to sell using a support and resistance, the breakout traders. You want these people to be taken out before you can jump in. All right, so always wait for some sort of liquidity. It can be equal highs, it can be equal lows. Always have that in place. Always, always. Then the other type of liquidity that I always wait for is the Asian session liquidity. In the past, I used to wonder why I used to get stopped out most of the times early in the morning, until I figured it out that most of the times during the Asian session, there's a lot of fake outs. So it's very, very important, and now I've made it a rule that I don't take any trades before the Asian session. And what happens most of the time is that if the high of the Asian session is taken out, the market is likely going to go to the nearest supply zone and then react from there. Then we anticipate a sell to the downside. And if the low of the Asian session is taken out, the vice versa happens. So because of that, I've made it a rule. I don't take trades before the fake out of the Asian session. That is extremely important. So wait for this to be taken out, and then look for your demand zone or supply zone. Right now it's a supply zone. Then wait for the market to come to that particular area, and once that has happened, then it comes the third stage, which is the approach. So how do you want the market to approach here? So usually once the market takes these people, because of this fear, because of this stop loss which has actually happened here, the market will come here with big momentum candles because there's a lot of fear coming from here. All right, so once the market is in your zone, guys, we don't just randomly take trades just because the market is in your POI. You have to wait for things to happen before you can execute. So for me, I always look at two things. There's an aggressive entry and there's a confirmatory entry. All right, so with the aggressive entry, which I like using most of the times, once the market comes into my area, I go to the lower time frame and then I look for things like a pin bar, a bearish pin bar, and a bearish engulfing pattern. When I have those things, I execute. Okay, once I have the pin bar right here, the shooting star, or we have the bearish engulfing pattern, I execute from here. That gives me an advantage because I'm able to enter once the market there, and I have a few chances of the market actually leaving me behind. All right, the other method is the confirmed entry. This is where now you wait for the market to come into your area. Once the market has tapped into your area, you want it to come and break the previous low and then come back somewhere here before the market goes to the downside. However, the disadvantage of this is that sometimes the market just never comes back, and that's what you have to be comfortable with if you want to trade this method. The market just never comes back sometimes and just continue to go to the downside, and you'd have missed out if you follow that. So it's all up to you. Decide whether you want to trade aggressively or you want to trade the conservative method. It's all up to you. And that's the third stage of this strategy, guys. I've been using this strategy consistently for the last 5 years. You can go to our Instagram, you can go to our YouTube, and you'll be able to actually find me explaining these same concepts extensively. I have hundreds of videos about this setup right here. So I would encourage you to actually learn this strategy, master it, back test it for yourself, and then you let me know. Otherwise, this is what exactly happened. Let me show you an example of a trade that we took using the same setup right here in our VIP community. Okay, so you can see that. Let me show you before all this actually, right? Let me show you what happened before all this here, so that I show you the power of this strategy. Okay, this was a trade on gold that we actually took. So what did we have here? We had a nice rally base drop with a break of structure. Okay, just like I've shown you. Then we have liquidity right here. We have equal highs. Apart from that, what happens? We have also the Asian session. So in this case, we saw the market taking out the Asian low and also the Asian high. So once the market came back to this area, you can see that the market took out the Asian high right here, and then it tapped into this area. It dropped a little bit. Okay, it dropped a little bit, and then we're able to actually get in from here. Okay, we are risking about 150 pips to potentially make about 2,160 pips right here, and you can see that from there the market decided to actually go in our direction, and we break even at this particular point. We had to ask the community to go break even right there, and then guess what? The market continued to actually drop. And at this particular point, we're up over 5 hours and had to ask the community to actually secure 2 hours right there. And then guess what? The market just kept on dropping in our direction. And at this particular point, we're almost halfway our target, and we secured about 4 hours using the same strategy, guys. Guess what? The market continued to drop in our direction, and guess what? The more it dropped, the further we actually managed our trade. And guess what? Let me show you. And this particular point, we were up over 14 hours, and we had secured over 9 hours, and the market was just beautifully dropping to the direction right here. And then guess what? At this particular point, we had to actually secure about 12 hours, and then the market decided to go against us, and that's how we were able to actually get out with about 1 to 15 risk reward ratio, meaning we got this trade from here and got out from here, which is just crazy, guys. As you can see from here, we got in from around this area right here, and then got out from here because the market decided to actually show signs of it going to the upside. That's the power of this strategy. If you can master this strategy, you'll be able to take trades like this right here. And if you'd like to learn in details and much more details, and be able to get lifetime signals, lifetime mentorship in one-on-one session with me, there'll be links down in the description if you're interested in mastering this strategy all the way. All right, so you guys, I actually hope you found value in this video, and if you have, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment in the comment section. Until next time, goodbye.